Hey geeks, what's going on? And welcome back to the Geek XP. I am so sorry for my disappearance and entire lack of content for the past, I want to say, 3 months. It's been a while. I think the last time I posted was in November. So yeah, it's been quite a while. A lot of it is just I had to adjust some priorities in what I was focusing on between my full-time job, the side project that I'm working on, which is like a side job, normal life obligations, and then giving myself time to like decompress or exercise and stuff like that. I sort of needed to pick and choose what I was spending my time on, and at the time, I just need to put YouTube aside. And I probably should have made a video saying that sort of explaining that I was going to be disappearing for a while, but I didn't. And I think it's just because it's difficult to make that decision, and it just sort of happened instead of me deciding it should happen, which is not good. But that's why I was gone for so long. But I am super excited to come back and make more content. We have some incoming changes. I'll talk a little bit more in detail throughout this video. Something that I knew when this was sort of happening and I was falling out of making content and then thinking about going to come back and make more content was that my motivation is back, but my time is still an issue. And so I was thinking about how I can work around that. And the idea came to me, and what I'm super excited to announce is that I am partnering with some friends of mine. For any of you guys, I've done some discussion videos with them in the past, and we've worked together on some videos. The guys over at Save Station, so that's Carson and Nate. Marley D from his channel, Marley D, and then my twin brother Kyle, who has made some videos on the channel. They are all coming, and we've decided that to sort of conglomerate our efforts and get our content that we're all making sort of stuff within the same vein, but putting it in front of as many people as possible, is that we're all going to make content that goes on to the Geek XP. So I'm so excited because I get to work with these guys who I love talking and hanging out with. We were friends all through college, and now we're going to work together on this stuff. And what's great is it's a win-win for everyone. And especially for you guys, there'll be more content on the channel more regularly for you guys. And it's less of a stress on making consistent content for each of us individually on our end. Because I know that was a big thing for me, because I really wanted to put out stuff like every day. But with my schedule right now, like I was doing it for a while and it was fun, but right now it's just not feasible for my schedule at the moment, not with working a full-time job plus. So I'm doing that. And so it's super exciting. So the stuff that we're going to be doing, we're going to be adding stuff like more Let's Plays, more live streaming. We're going to do some more podcast style discussions, and then some shorter videos just doing other discussions. Going to bring in more diverse topics. Going to bring in some more Pokemon, superhero content, Nintendo stuff a lot. Especially going to be covering the upcoming Breath of the Wild game. Covering stuff on Star Wars. Episode 8 will be coming out this year, as well as Star Wars Rebels, which is amazing. And what's so nice is that all of us have interest within the realm of geekdom, but our focused interests are diverse enough where I feel like we're going to be able to provide a lot better content and diverse content to you guys, so that we can have more people in this community that we can, bond over the things that we like and introduce stuff that maybe we weren't familiar with to each other. So it's super exciting. We're in the works of getting stuff finalized at the moment. Going to be dropping a little trailer to give people an idea of what they can expect from us. But the guys from Save Station, Carson and Nate, we're going to be doing our first conglomerated live stream. Those two guys are going to be starting their Ocarina of Time live stream on the Geek XP's Twitch channel. That's Brand GXP on Twitch on Saturday the 21st at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you guys have your Saturday free, if you want to show support for this new project that we're trying to put together for this channel, check them out. Twitch, Brand GXP, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Ocarina of Time. It's going to be great. They did a Wind Waker live stream, and that was really cool, and now they're doing this one. And I'm super excited that they're starting it on this channel that we're doing together now. So yeah, I'm super excited to catch up on Steven Universe. I know there's been some new episodes that have come out, and I haven't totally caught up yet. In terms of reactions, this is where we start getting into some bad news. So I know there's going to be flack and fallout for this, and I totally understand people's opinions on the whys, but I'm going to just sort of say my piece about this now. I will no longer be doing Steven Universe reactions.
Boo this man!
I will still be covering Steven Universe. Like, I love the show to death. I am planning on doing episode reviews, topics, discussions, lists, everything and anything talking about Steven Universe. My friends and I all love it. But the reactions, it's a bit of a mixed bag on reasons why. So I'm going to do my best to try to explain myself. I'm sure some people have already unsubscribed at this point. If you were just here for the reactions and that's all you're really interested in, then I can't blame you. But let me sort of try to say my piece on why. One is that the copyright issue is a big thing. Doing reactions to things every once in a while is okay, and it sort of depends on, like, Nintendo's really bad about copyright stuff on YouTube. But other groups and companies aren't as stringent on those things. But when you're doing reactions to a series and you're doing episode after episode, it really is playing with fire, and we had to deal with that fallout a while back when I got some strikes on my account and I couldn't live stream on YouTube for like a long time, like 3 months. And it was really frustrating because that was where that community was building. We ended up moving to Twitch, and that's going to work out just fine. That'll probably be where I do most of my streaming from now on. But yeah, that alone is hassle enough. And especially when I ask these guys to take their own channels and their own projects and to invest it into what I was doing, I couldn't ask them to jump on this ship that might sink due to copyright shenanigans. It didn't feel right, didn't feel fair, and I honestly had mixed feelings about doing it at first. When I started the channel and was thinking about doing it, I remember I saw some other channels that were doing it, and I thought it was such a fun way to experience Steven Universe with other people. When you're watching a movie that you really like, or showing someone a TV show that you really like, and you're sitting there on the couch watching with them, and you're more just watching what they're doing rather than the show. And I totally get that. And that's why I wanted to do this. I thought it was a cool way. I love talking about the show. I love watching it. And so what a cool way to make like regular content. But as I've been working more and more as a creator, and now that I've had this extra time to reflect on what I want to do with this channel, reactions are all well and good. But when I was thinking about what I want this channel to be, what I want it to be for, and what I want it remembered for when, who knows what happens in the future, reaction videos have sort of like a infamous reputation in the realm of internet videos. Some people turn their noses up at it. Some people think it's, asinine and sort of using someone else's content for your gain by just responding to it. And I get that. But I also understand why people like that. We enjoy watching things and sharing things with each other. But I want this channel that I started a long time ago. Now it's going on 2 years, I think. Almost 2 years. I want it to become a place where it's content that's more created from me and my friends, and not as much about just reacting to something else. And I hope I'm trying to get that across well. And I know there are other platforms that people can do reactions on that you can link to. But, I mean, with my time as crunched as it is right now, I really have to pick and choose what I'm going to spend my time making videos on, because I really don't have too much extra time to dedicate to YouTube at the moment. Maybe sometime in the future I'll have more time. But with that little time, I'm going to choose, and it's not a lot of editing work. It really isn't. But that time to set aside to watch, record the video, to sit, edit it, as brief as that may be, and then render, make thumbnails, upload time, I'd rather focus those resources on making something new. Even if it's just sitting down to do like a Let's Play series. But I'd really like it to... Oh, my monitor's turned off and the lighting got so much better. So dumb. But, so yeah, so that's why I'm not going to do the reaction videos anymore. Turn that it's for a number of reasons, and I'm sure I forgot some points that I wanted to make, and it was really hard for me to come to this decision because I know it is the bread and butter of my channel. Some people commented like, look at the viewership for, your regular videos and then your reaction videos, and the difference is staggering. I mean, it's like thousands upon thousands of views for my reaction videos for Steven Universe versus the normal videos that I put out. And the difference there is it's the content within it. People, the monitor turned back on again. People are super interested in Steven Universe, and I get it because I am too. But I want people to come to the channel for the content that I make and not just the content that I'm watching. Because it's someone else's creation. It's someone else's thing that they have spent the time making. And I can't but help but feel like I'm stealing from someone else's hard work and gaining some sort of benefit from that. I don't make any money off of this channel. It's just a passion project. But even so, it doesn't feel fair to me. And I don't know if I could keep doing it and feeling right. And some people still do it, and that's totally fine. I get it. But it's just like a personal thing. I'm not comfortable with it, and I don't think I want to do it anymore. But I still want to talk about this show. I want to do like a special like video talking about like top reasons why I love Steven Universe for February, for Valentine's Day, like talking about our favorite like moments throughout the show, our favorite characters and why. I want to do a session where I sit down and draw my Gemsona Benetoite for you guys, and we can talk about that. So there's so many other things to cover and really get in depth for Steven Universe that I wasn't before because my reaction videos for it just sort of, I felt like they covered things, and I'm hoping that this will allow me to really get into the meat of what makes this show stand out so much. So I've gone on this diatribe for quite a while now, but I do hope you guys understand why I'm doing it. For those of you who will unsubscribe from me because you're just really interested in reaction videos for Steven, I totally get it. For those of you who stay, thank you so much. And sticking with me, even though maybe the main thing that you enjoyed about this channel is going away. In some way, it's still going to be here. I'm still going to be doing Steven Universe, but it will be a little bit different than it has been in the past. But other than that sort of stuff, that's pretty much it. So I'm looking forward to making new stuff. I'm working on finalizing the details with this new group effort for the Geek XP. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Sort of planning out how we want to pace things, on what days of the week we want certain series to come out, what we want to cover, and that sort of thing. Working on some rebranding, new logos, new banner art, and that sort of thing. But just as another reminder, Saturday, January 21st at 3 p.m. Eastern Time is going to be Carson and Nate's first stream for the Geek XP, and we're starting our Ocarina of Time stream. I hope you guys are able to make it. I won't be in the stream because I live in Florida. Those guys live in New Jersey. We're going to try to figure out that at some point. But I will try to be tuning in. So maybe I'll see you guys in chat. I will try to log in. I guess I'll have to make a separate account. But maybe I'll see you guys in chat for that. So that'll be sort of fun. But thank you guys so much for sitting through. If you guys made it through the whole video and didn't rage out of your internet browser when I said no more Steven Universe reactions, then thank you for sitting through this, for listening to me go on and poorly explain myself. I really do appreciate the support from you guys who are interested in seeing this channel grow. When I started way back when, I sort of letting the channel do its thing, finding things that I liked, and I found a great following in all you guys who love Steven Universe as much as I do, and sort of experiencing that together. And I'm hoping that, we'll be able to make it through this little hurdle, and the channel will grow and we'll be better for it when we look down the road in another 2 years. So, more stuff coming soon, more new stuff, different stuff, and I'm looking forward to it a lot. So, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been awarded a heaping pile of bonus rest XP. And until next time, stay geeky, my friends.